On the front, you have two 30-pound propane tanks. So right here is your auto changeover regulator. Right now it's pointing towards this tank, which means that's your supply tank. It's red right now. When you turn it on, it goes green to let you know that you do have propane. If this valve here is open, it will automatically switch from this tank over to this tank once the tank is this tank here is empty. Directly in behind is your deep cycle batteries. They are both set and ready to go for you. You do have a battery disconnect switch down here, so when the key comes to the out position, that's in the off position. And when you put the key in, turn it around just like so, that puts it to the on position. Switch for the light is underneath. Up here, this is your city water connection, so that the campsite has water. It's where it's going to go. Antifreeze inlet is here. This is just an aid to help you winterize. Freshwater fill is right here. Your freshwater drain is this big white valve right here. You have 4 stabilizer jacks, 1 in each corner of the trailer. There is a 3/4 inch crank inside the trailer for you. Now, directly located inside this compartment to your left is where your water filter is going to be located. Right here, this is where you're going to plug your trailer into hydro. So you just line up the round pin here, push it on, thread lock it on. 25 feet of cord is inside the trailer for you. Directly beside it here, this is your cable and satellite hookups. Down at the bottom here, so on the right hand side, big black valve is your black water. Little gray valve on the left is your gray water. Always pull your black before your gray. Outside shower here for you. This here is your black water flush. So this, when you are hooked up to this, always remember to have your evac on the black water valve pulled. This, if you fill up your tank, it will overflow. This is a cable outlet, TV mount if you want to bring your TV to the outside. This track here is for the outside side table and the griddle. 2 110 plugs are here. The propane for your griddle is located down underneath the trailer here. So that's this little yellow plug here. So when you're traveling, you should always make sure that that plug is in the in position. Hot water heater is a DSI electric. All the switches to control this are inside the trailer. 2 outside speakers up top. This here is your range vent. So for above your range hood, your fan. If you want to add solar panels onto the side, you can plug in the panels here. These are for portable panels only. So we do have the MORryde steps here. So these guys here just fold up into place. Now when you bring them down, you do have 2 adjusting screws here. So these pins here on the side, they're right here, so you can pull them out to adjust your foot up and down. When you put your step in the down position, both feet should be firmly on the ground. Making sure that this guy here is fairly flush, always make your first rotation of the door slowly. You want to make sure that the doors clear the bottom of each one. As soon as we come in the trailer here down at the bottom, this guy here is your converter. So all your 110 breakers are on the left, all your 12 volt fuses are on the right. Thermostat up in the wall here. So if you want cool, so air conditioning, over to cool, set your temperature, and then that's when this button here comes into effect. So auto means the fan's going to turn on and off with the compressor, or on means the fan stays on 100% of the time. Switching over to heat, set your temperature, that's all you have to do, it looks after the rest. Right around the corner, this is our main panel here. So interior lights, so you just turn the switches to the on position. Porch light is the yellow light outside. Awning light is the LED strip light underneath. Wi-Fi, it goes with the Wi-Fi Ranger password here. Remember, this is a Wi-Fi extender, not Wi-Fi. Slide out, so to bring your main slide out in is here, and then this one here is going to be your bedroom slide. Awning, extend and retract for that. Hot water heater on electricity, hot water heater on gas, water pump, and then these are your level gauges. So your battery's full, fresh 1/3, black is empty, gray, and gray water 2. Radio, so standard radio, it is a DVD player as well for you, so you can throw your DVD in and it'll play up to the TV for you. Stovetop, so with your stovetop, you want to flip your glass up and then stand it upright. Remember, for travel, this always needs to be in the down position. Then just turn on which burner you wish and use the igniter to ignite. So on the bed here, we have all your stuff here. So in the black bag here, that is your 25 feet of power cord. The brown box there, that is your griddle. There's your propane line to hook your griddle up. You do have a slide out lock here. We'll show you that, how that goes in at the end of the video here. The gold colored crank here, this guy there, that is your manual override for your tip out. This is your crank for your stabilizer jacks. This crank here is for your power jack. You have water filter wrench, heated mattress cord to go with the bed. The table there is for your outdoor table. The coax cable is if you want to take your TV to the outside. Brown bag is your owner's manual bag, so all the literature for the trailer is in there. In this compartment here, so that's your toilet paper holder. You get 2 of these mounts that go with it. The other 2 mounts go with the towel bar holder. Little remote is for the radio. Big remote is for the TV. 2 sets of trailer keys for you. Barbecue lifter. The light for the bedroom is tucked in behind the wall here on the tip out. So it's right there. So to the left of the wardrobe, it's right there. You do have 110 plugs and USB charging ports beside the tip out. I do recommend that you unplug everything from that before you move your tip out to the in position, just so that when you're putting the tip out, it doesn't catch and pull them out. Fridge operation. So fridge is pretty straightforward for you. All the controls are in the freezer. So you have your on-off button, so you turn it to the on. Now this is an audible system, so if there is an issue, it is going to be audible for you. Auto means it's going to be looking for hydro first. If it doesn't find hydro, it's going to run on propane. If you want it to run on propane when you're plugged into hydro, just push the gas button. When the auto light is off, it is running on propane. LP carbon monoxide detector is down at the bottom here. That's that green flashing light there. Smoke detector is above the fridge on the roof. That is a 9-volt battery. We have upgraded your couch for you to the theater seating. It does have charge control center for you as well, so you can set your phone there if it's a magnetized charger for you. Bathroom. So the toilet is a foot flush, so push down so far you get water. Push all the way down, it evacs for you. You do have the Aqua Meisner in the shower. So what this is a water repurposer. So right now the arrow is pointing down to the bottom line here, so this is in the shower position. Now you're only going to use this system when you are using your fresh water tank, not when you're hooked up to a garden hose. So how it works is you would turn your hot water on with this tap up like that. What happens, this elbow here is going to go from the bluey color and it's going to go to gray. Once it's gray, that means that the hot water is there. You then turn this valve back down to the shower head, and now you can go ahead and have your shower. Main GFI is right beside the sink here for you, so if you're having electrical issues, you're going to go there to reset it. So as far as the slide out control or the tip out lock goes, basically what ends up and happens when you bring your slide out to the in position, so now with your front bed, always make sure that your cabinet doors are closed. Otherwise they will break off with the bed. So you're going to see up here at the top, it says place slide out lock here. So that's where one end of the slide out lock is going to go. So it goes right there. The other end is going to go in behind the trim fascia of the tip out. The orange tag always hangs outside so that you can see that the slide out lock is in position. You always want to remember to remove this before you put your tip out. So once it's in there, it just locks in just like so. So you can see it's a little bit below the tag. That's perfectly fine. And then it locks in behind the tip out flange just like this. Again, always remember to have the tag so that you can see it. If you have any questions, you can give us a call at 519-371-0370, or you can email us at info@terrys.trailer.ca.